Oh, you finna play some man?
Go get somebody.
Yeah. Huh?
Go get somebody.
Okay.
With
I
Chesapeake
left my
Bay
mouth
gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, nice move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derek.
Can I bring you a small fan?
Short cut to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Come on, that's quick.
And it's incomplete. They can
Dang. That's supposed to be a pick.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon,
that
the
was
defense
down anyway?
forces a turnover on downs. Gone. On the RPO will keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Goff now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
There you go.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Here's Goff. And he is caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now Goff. Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
Everyone see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Play action. Now Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Henry up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 40 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
That's all I put back there. To catch on return, I need to get up out of it. My fastest speed goes to get my kick. I'm trying to get up out of it. That's how Devin has to work. They put their fast nigga on punt return. Kick return. I don't know why people don't do that. Put the fastest nigga on the field. So one ball. And there you go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A solid stiff arm. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Blitz coming and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. It's gone. Pressure and they get to him again. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him away. If he's going to be able to do constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kyle Van Noy. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Hold on. 180. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always on.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'll show you how to use the Lions. You have Doc. You have your running back, right? Use him. Use him. Use him. Use him. Yeah, that play action that you got.
Confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
I don't know.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And this will be well too low for him to bring in.
It's play football, so.
They certainly did a nice job improvising.
You have your concepts are great. You gotta see. You have your concept. What is their concept?
Now is 2nd and 10.
What is his concept?
Jackson.
What is his concept?
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
What is his concept?
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
His.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward.
His concept, right? You have 2 people that really worry about on the Ravens, and that's Lamar and Derrick Henry. Exactly. So when you're playing against Lamar and Derrick Henry, you got to take away something, and that's you got good. You picked the Lions, so you know you got good safety, right? So don't worry about the pass. Don't worry about the pass. You worry about the run. You keep your safeties high, and you worry about the run.
That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
And that way, so you keep everything in front of you, and we're good. And you're good.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Thank you. Keeping it quick.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket.
So what people want to do? You keep everything in front of you. You take off the running lane, and they'll give you the ball. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Ooh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You like, don't nobody feed around.
Line set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Like I said, I guess what he's going to do. He might try to play it again. Or he might try to run a little bit more. But he's scared he don't threw 2 interceptions in a row. So, this is situational football.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he won't get close.
Situational football.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Maybe. Why wouldn't he? You feel like he
move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that. I was on the wrong person. But I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. Yeah. I couldn't get it. I'm the hard flat.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Thank you. Good game, brother. Good game, brother. Now let me see. I ain't got a chance to show you offense. But now let me show you your offense with this team. Now you have one of the most electrifying running backs, right? I don't care. Let me show you how you use it. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot. Dog suck. I forgot. He can't do what I like him to do. That's why I don't.
Simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it where he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Jackson going to keep it to the right side into the hands of Flowers. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
We get it. We got a sack without even getting a sack.
Now Jackson.
And it's user pick. Bro, it's a no-fly zone. That's a no-fly. It's a no-fly zone. That throwing shit dead. Run the ball.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Don't forget the ball on half.
So it's 2nd and 9. Yeah. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
That's why I said I don't worry about downfield. I always keep safeties, and I just worry about you running, and everything else is in front of me. You ain't going down the field.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And that's why you put your fastest person on kicking time. That's why you put your fastest person, because the 85 and an 89 speed just. No, we ain't doing that. We getting the ball and we getting up out of here, fam.
You just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game.
We get up out of here, fans.
Bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.